Hello, welcome everyone. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. My name is Tim. I bring you Villages related content, and the Villages is a 55 plus community located in Central Florida. It is the fastest growing community according to the 22-23 Metropolitan Statistical Analysis reports. And it is the safest community in Florida with a very low crime rate of 1,044 crimes for every 100,000 people. The Villages has approximately 170,000 people. And today's video, I want to show you how you can look up bond information on your home in the Villages, Florida. And for those new to the channel, the bond is the infrastructure costs that the developer passes on to the home buyer, and the home buyer has an option to pay that bond off in full or over 30 years' time, equal installments. The infrastructure is the cost the developer incurs to develop the neighborhoods, put the roads in, put the streets in, and put the sewers in. And I will show you how you can look the bond information up on a new home. And the first place I want to show you is you need to go to the districtgov.org website under Services, Administration, and Finance, because the finance team at the Community Development District is in charge of maintaining and tracking and accounting for these bonds. And if you find your way to this page, you can see the finance department provides the information and solutions while responsibility and accurately managing district finances. And here you can find the bond amortization schedules. These schedules will show you your payments, the breakdown of the payments between interest and administration charges. It would also show you the balance of the bond itself. And you can see the first thing you need to do is know which county that your home resides in. And there are 3 counties that the Villages occupies: Marion County in the north, and in Marion County, that includes District number 4. Then they have Sumter County, and you can see Sumter County holds Districts 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, and 15. And Lake County will have homes located in District 11 and District 14. Most homes in the Villages are located in Sumter County, and that is the first thing you're going to need to determine if you're looking up the bonds of a home, is you're going to need to know which county it is in. And a lot of times you can do a search online of the address of the home, and you can look it up on the county tax assessor's website. And you only need to look in 3 different counties to determine which county your home is in. I'm going to look up the bond information of one of the new homes on the Villages map. And I'm going to look up the bond information for this home. This is a patio villa located in the Joy Villas, 1225 Sean Curran Court. List price $244,205. It is a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom, 987 square foot home. And as always, friends, if you're interested in purchasing any of these homes I show you today, you do need to call a Villages sales representative at this phone number right here. And if you want to look up the bond information on this new home, every new home has a VNH number located on the top left corner of the screen. The first 4 digits of that VHS number will identify the unit number that home resides in. And the bond information is corresponding to the unit number. This home resides in unit number 235V, And if you go over to the bond amortization schedule, if you go to the communitydevelopmentdistrict.org website in finance and bonds, you know that home resides in Sumter County, and you know that the home resides in the village of Water's Edge, which is district number 15. You know it's a patio villa, so it's going to be located in this villa section. And you know the unit number is 235V, the Joy Villas. So you click on that and it brings up your bond amortization schedule. And all the bonds issued in the villages has a 30-year amortization schedule. And this one starts in the year 2023 and goes all the way through the year 2054. Some of the information you should know and verify is make sure it says 235V Joy Villas. The interest rate is 5.19% right there. And the bond balance in the upper right corner is $27,115.13. And that is if you pay the bond off in the year 2023. If the home was pre-owned and the owner made one payment, the first payment of $726, then the bond balance would be $27,115. And chances are that home is owned by the developer because it has not yet been sold. It's a new home, and there's a good chance the developer made this 2024 payment. You'd have to verify that with your sales representative. And if that's the case, then the bond balance on that home would be $27,115.13. You also will look at this, the total amount. If you choose to pay this bond off over 30 years' time, the total amount you would pay in is $57,518.64. The total administration charges over the 30 years' time, $3,796.23. And the interest charges over 30 years' time, $26,607.28. Keep in mind, most villagers do not stay in their home for 30 years. The average villager stays in their home a little more than 3 years. They actually buy 3 homes during their stay in the villages, Florida. So there's a chance that you're going to sell your home sometime in this time range, and you most likely would sell the home with a remaining bond balance. And that bond balance would be essentially transferred over to the new home buyer. And it's a fairly easy transition. So I wanted to show you and go back to the finance and bonds section and show you what the village is instructing you to do. I will collapse that, and in order to obtain your bond amortization schedule, please follow the steps below. If you are unsure of your unit number, it is located on your village's ID card. So you should check your village's identification card to see if the unit number is there. And that unit number will have a V in it, like 235V. So everybody, leave a comment, check your village's ID card. Let me know if you found your unit number on your village's identification card. They give you instructions on how to pay off your bond. Now, this is instructions to pay off your bond in full. Essentially, after you buy your home, if you decide that you want to pay your bond off in full, these are the instructions that you would need to follow. If you choose to pay your bond off in equal installments over 30 years' time, you will see that payment amount, this $1,892.70, your payment amount will show up on your property tax bill from Sumter County. It'll be located on the lower portion of the property tax bill. It will be labeled as a non-ad valorem charge. You essentially would make that payment to the county, and then the county would pass that payment back on over to the villages. So don't confuse these instructions here with paying your annual payment. These are instructions to pay your bond off in full. You can either drop it in the box, you can pay it in person, you'd have to contact the finance department to schedule an appointment, or you can mail it in, and these are your mailing instructions. So that is your video for today. I wanted to show you how you can pay off your bond. I want to also show you how you can look your bond up on the districtgov.org website. This information is all public, and I'll show you what a sample village's ID looks like. So here is your unit number, S123.4. That is where your unit number is located on your village's identification card. So that should be fairly easy. You should know the county you're living in. During the closing process, you can ask that information as well. But you're also going to need to know the district number you live in. Just because you know your unit number doesn't mean you know your district number. So that's how you would look up the information. And you can see there are many different residential units as well as villa units. So this can kind of get confusing at times. And you can pop up some of these amortization schedules and just take a look at them at your leisure. But that is your video for today. Please like and subscribe and share the video with anybody you feel is interested in this content. Have a great day, take care, and be safe.